I can start now if you guys want.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay, well, remember what happened last time. I'm gonna roll a 1d4 here. Order of initiative, craft. The 2 is uh, how many rounds is left before the. So this is a mass of rocks in the middle of a storm with kinds of colliding chaos, and it's going to fold in on itself in 2 rounds. So unless you guys want to do anything, that will be what happens next.
Will that affect the pack animals? Will they be able to fly as well?
We can only hope.
Yeah, I guess.
I got this. So wait, are we going initiative order or how are we doing this 2 rounds ago thing?
If you guys want to, I just want to see if you want to do anything. So right now it would be, I'm going off of the old initiative order from last time. And it is Karask, Leofric, Arian, Leaf, Iowan. And pack animals can go on anybody's turn that they want.
Cool.
So
Luckily,
there's
go ahead.
So there's 2 rounds before everything here collapses in on itself. Is there a specific place that we need to get to before that happens, or?
I think I should leave the house thing.
Is it the house that's gonna collapse in, or is it the?
You're not sure. It just seems really shaky at this point.
Okay.
I mean, okay, cool.
Can I go ahead and make a perception check, to look to see if something appears to be more stable than, whatever else?
Sure.
All right.
$13. Well, the ground you're standing on seems a little more stable. Maybe when you look out, it starts to look like it's starting to breathe or crack in some places. A lot of this going on. Oops, I want. No, I don't want that. I want Discord. A little bit of a visual, kind of as you look out. Yeah, you'll see some light and like lightning. Some of the rocks change shape. Some pop in and out of a distance. You might see like giant crystals shoot out 1 minute, and then they turn into, they melt and turn into little tiny chains, and then the chains start to spin around and form a ball, and it just kind of goes on and on and on like that. And then the ball turns on fire. It gets consumed by flame. And that would be just something that would happen in one field of vision. If you look around, you'll see another display similarly as bonkers. Your building might look a little bit kind of like this. Pieces of it might be just sort of drifting off. And frames might be just sort of shifting and turning. So if there's anything else you want to do, it would be Leofic's turn next. And then Arian. Leofic and Arian.
I'm finished.
All right.
I'm not really sure what to do, so I'm just gonna move them both over here. Can I use Divine Sense as Arian?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll move him out here. And as he's looking out here, so it's 60 feet, and he can detect the presence of undead, celestials, or fiends. He can also detect, consecrated or desecrated objects or places.
Okay. Your sense would give you, this is what your sense would reveal. It would definitely seem like you're not in any kind of higher or lower plane. So your signals aren't going off in terms of whether you're in some place where celestials dwell, nor are you getting, I mean, you might get a very faint kind of lower plane sort of feel, but it's not strong enough to really stand out. So you feel like you're somewhere in the middle between the two. In terms of there being anything in the immediate vicinity, I would say no. You don't sense anything, but unless you were to pick up something from your party or the animals that you're with, the reindeer.
Okay. Well, I'll end my turn there.
By the way, do we have any lawful or chaotic players?
I am lawful.
Lawful?
I'm chaotic.
Lawful.
Chaotic? Okay.
It's ironic.
Ironic?
Yeah, the best buds are chaotic and lawful.
We balance each other out. We're like the good cop, bad cop.
Except for this cop cuts you in half with an axe.
And I put you back together.
That's called lop.
One of these two axes belongs to a cop.
One of these two axes is the mimic. I'm paranoid, though. Oh, okay. Arian, Leopric, Leaf, you want to do anything?
Yes. I'm going to use Speech of Beast and Leaf, and I'm just going to tell our animal friends to run out of the house as fast as they can. I'm just going to say, follow my voice, get out of there. And they can understand me, but I can't understand them. So I will yell that, and then I will move forward. So, yeah, if I control, yep, there we go. I was going to have them use the dash action.
Can you control the, yeah, okay, cool.
Yep, so they should be safe. And, I am going to, and I guess Kiernan was supposed to let Warren Island if anything janky started happening. I don't know if he switched.
Yeah, I moved him.
I was talking about Kyle's character because he's technically.
Yeah, maybe on my turn I can tell him to let Island to move.
Cool. So I will move out here. Do I start kind of free floating them?
Yeah, when you step out, you well, tell me what your character is thinking about when he's doing that.
When he runs out, you mean?
What thoughts are you thinking?
Yeah, Klein doesn't matter except my character can fly no matter what. So, yeah, that's pretty funny though. He's kind of bewildered and really curious, but also kind of a little excited because the bulk of his personal mission is to learn more about the primordials and the elements anyway.
Okay.
So he's stoked.
What's he thinking about in terms of what is his expectation for stepping off of the stairs and stuff?
Probably the unknown. I mean, he wouldn't really know about the flying thing except like you told Darren, the player. So he would yeah, I don't know what he'd be thinking.
But is he thinking that he's just gonna step on the ground then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would probably kind of run and jump off of, because I guess these are stairs going down. So he'd probably just run and kind of jump onto the ground instead of going around. So he would at least get a little bit of air. So he's gonna run in a straight line and probably jump down.
Okay. You jump down, you sort of float a little bit, and then suddenly, I don't know, maybe you're thinking about how come I'm not falling, and then as soon as you think that, your feet sink back and pull you down onto the rock, which, mind you, is shaky footing.
Okay, if the rock is shaky, then after that curious, he's gonna kind of he's like, wow, that was interesting. And he'll end his turn by kind of jumping and like thinking about what the hell, like that low gravity was crazy. What was that? He's like, I mean, that's cool. I want to do that again and jump.
Okay. Well, if you jump, you'll actually start to sort of float a little bit.
Okay. That is my turn.
We got Aolen, I believe, is next after Leaf. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of move over, like beside Leaf, and try and figure out why he's floating. What kind of check should I do?
Figure out why let's see here. I could see some kind of knowledge check. I could see some kind of investigation check. Either one of those. Okay, well, I don't know which one it is, but I think it's going to tell you the answer. Are you doing an investigation or a knowledge check?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, well, through your powers of deduction, then you see that obviously something off is about the physics, and you see there's something behind the intent as well. So when you saw Leaf intend to jump up, the intent itself seems to you would think it might have a role in what you can do, if that makes sense. And that's saying a lot for that you rolled something behind what you want to do. There's a connection between what you want to do, what you think you can do, and what actually happens. I mean, what is your shadow? Oh, your shadow's over there. What is your shadow thinking? What do you have going on? What is your expectation? pull down, or are you trying to go up towards? If you're trying to go up towards, are you trying to go up towards Leaf as he's jumping, or are you trying to walk on and then look?
I was going to try and go up towards him.
Okay. Okay. Well, then you'll immediately notice curiously as you walk, you'll still feel like you're walking on the ground, but you'll just sort of step up towards him wherever he jumped up to, which is, I guess, then how you figure out what your check revealed. Okay. Oh, by the way, go ahead.
I was gonna say, other than that, I think I'm gonna end my turn because, again, my character doesn't know that the house is gonna be collapsing. So
I had the craziest phone call at work today, and I'm pretty sure this guy called in, and he was just a mess. He was on everything at the same time. He was just on every single substance. I'm not drinking, but
I'm sorry.
The cops came in and they saw my pipe but it was in the ashtray. It's like my cops came in, they saw my pipe, but it was in the ashtray. So.
Well, then they can't do anything to you. It's in the ashtray.
Yeah, no, it was just like he was just going on and on like that in that matter. But it was in the ashtray, okay? It was like, okay. I didn't suspect that he was on anything until he's halfway through. I'm like, okay, this guy's not right in the head. But at first he passed off as just angry. And just kind of like a troublemaker type of person. And it was just kind of fun listening to his stories, but then it got old. Do we have Karask up next? This is starting after the first round, this is starting to look very unstable. What have you? You guys want to do anything else on this? I guess you have one more turn until this thing goes poof. So is there anything you guys want to do on here?
Yeah, I was going to say that Kyle's echo probably would have at least noticed, since we were all noticed this thing was shaking. Your echo probably would have noticed it too.
I was just gonna have Kieran tell Eolin that he needed to get out of there.
I'm gonna move up towards the end of the closer to the steps here, and I'm gonna go ahead and test out the changes in the gravity here. I want to go ahead and try and jump as high as I can and then land. Just a...
You're gonna go. You're kind of cutting in and out a little bit for me.
Okay.
You're gonna go over here and then you're gonna eyeball.
No, I want to test out the gravity of the planes of chaos here and spring off of the side of the steps here, jumping as high as I can and then sort of landing on the rocks over here.
Okay, what is your intent when you jump? Do you intend to make a jump and then land?
Yeah. An athletics check.
Okay. I don't even have you roll. I think you could, if you believe that you can make it over there, you'll find it pretty effortless and easy to do so.
Okay.
And stop yourself before the molten spans here.
All right, then I'll go ahead and jump off and land right there.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, and so this thing is going to collapse on itself, and likely what's going to happen is you're going to start to slowly fall, but that's not the next round. Not quickly fall, but slowly fall. I think that might be the best way to put it. So, Leah, pick Aaron in.
So I'm gonna have Leofric move down here, and Arion is gonna command Kiernan to warn Yolan that the platform is gonna collapse.
You're going to be deplatformed.
I'm gonna be what?
Deplatformed, Iowan.
Yeah.
Watch out.
You're gonna get canceled, bro. They're coming for you.
Fucking cancel culture.
They're coming for you, Wes. And then Arion's gonna jump down here. How high did you say this jump was?
5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah, he's just gonna jump down here.
Does he expect to land on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. And at a fast pace, or slow pace?
Just I don't know, like a normal rate of descent, I'd imagine.
All right. Well, when you jump off of there and land there, it's just like completely normal. Completely normal. There's not even a slow fall. It's just like oh, okay. You thought this was going to be trampoline, but you just kind of
okay. So
firm on his feet.
So it's what you're expecting.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, then I'll just have Kiernan warn Yolan. And maybe we should move these beasts of burden down here as well. And then after he warns Yolan, I'm gonna command him to come down by my side. And I'll end my turn.
Leaf?
All right. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident right about now. So I'm just going to kind of run and then jump. I'm not going to like jump off. I'm going to like run and jump like up mostly. And think about going up essentially.
Okay.
What I'm thinking probably is that this is low gravity. I want to see how high I can go.
Okay. Well, you got 2 opportunity attacks that can be made against you. When you move up.
Would that be by my allies?
Well, if they wanted to. I see Arian and Iolan. They could make an opportunity attack against you if they want.
Why?
I don't think I'm going to attack my partner. Is there anything like suspicious happening?
Well, he just moved out of your hitbox, your reach.
Yeah, but we're allies.
Okay. All right. Well, you don't have to take the attack if you don't want to.
Okay.
I'm just saying, the rules say you can, but it's up to you. Okay, so in that case, when you jump up as high as you can, you actually start to shoot straight up.
Like, am I going at a
very quick?
How fast?
Very fast.
Really quickly.
Like if you want to get as high as you can go, you're just shooting straight up.
Okay, probably about like 3 seconds into that, I'm like, oh shit, and I'm just gonna like flap my arms and just try to kind of like slow down, kind of like a reverse flying squirrel kind of thing.
Okay. Okay, well that does happen, and you start to flap your arms like a bird, and you start going in circles, and start like slowly come down a little bit.
Cool.
Hold of it.
Cool. If with any remaining movement, I am going to get curious and kind of ballsy and attempt to move out a little bit.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Then we have a Yowen, and then this place will collapse.
Well, since I was warned, I'm gonna bring my shadow back, and I'm gonna look at Kiranon and say, "Bro, we gotta get the fuck out."
Pork chop sandwiches.
So I'm gonna take the dash action and make it to there and end my turn.
Okay, so as you do that, as I described, this place starts to fold into itself like it's made out of cards, and they fold in half, fold in half, fold in half in a million different places, and until it reaches this a point, and then it just pops. And then everything you were standing on is gone, and much like the photographs I have shared, you were sort of suspended and just hovering. Those of you who, well, some of you are falling right now and kind of like a free fall. Some of you are falling slower than others. Darren is Leaf. You are taking flight of some kind. Clumsily, I would add. The beast of burden are just a little freaked out right now. They're just kind of like, ah, and whatever noise Kiernan makes. And you guys are kind of just fall with no floor or end in sight, just more in any direction. It just seems to go on forever.
Is there like some kind of save that we can make against falling to fly? Since we've seen Leaf fly, is that something that we can save against, or are we just gonna fall?
It's something that you can. If you saw a leaf fly, you might get an idea to try to replicate that. What would your character be thinking of how to do that?
Is it my turn?
Sure, it's just we're acting out of order, I suppose. I just wanted to have the 2 rounds just to sort of give a sense of immediacy to what was about to happen.
Oh fuck! I was muted the whole time I was talking. I said Leofrich and Arian are both standing right here, and if he jumped from here and jumped way up vertically and was flying around flapping his arms, then they might have some idea that the gravity is a little wonky here.
Okay, well then they're either flapping their arms and they're taking flight. If they think that it's going to work, it just might.
Okay.
So I hate that mind. I would say that then in that case they're sort of discovering that there's this ability to sort of move with flight, but it's something that you're trying to get a hold of or get a grasp on.
Okay.
So as they're doing that, Karask and Iolan, do you take the same approach Do you have any different ideas you would apply?
I think my character would kind of just sit there and watch and try and figure out what's going on.
You mean fall and watch, or would you just sort of sit?
Oh, so we're floating in the air?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess I would try and like flap my wings per se and see if that
that
worked.
does. So
and if it does work, I'm gonna like chuckle, like surprise / what the fuck is this?
Okay. So as much of the game of trying to figure out what's going on. Krask, you? What is Krask thinking?
I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna go ahead and sort of embrace the flight, and I'm gonna start whirling through the air like a giant cyclone, spinning around with.
So you're gonna
my
whirl
axe.
through the air like a giant cyclone.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you the Tasmanian devil? Isn't that what he does?
Yeah.
He like gets wound up and shit.
With that thought, a wind starts to cycle around you, and you begin to torpedo or you become kind of like a missile, and start to. I don't know if you have an aim or a direction, but you definitely have this like cyclone of wind following you. And I guess whatever direction you choose, up, down, left, right, you are immediately going in that direction at a rather fast pace. I would say a cyclone of wind whirlwinding around would be kind of a torrential wind.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving towards the center of the
we got one person turning into a human tornado or orcish tornado, and everybody else is kind of flapping their wings like a bird. And I would say your pack animals sort of just start kicking around and doing the thing that Santa's reindeer does a little bit when they see you start to not fall. They start to think, or wait, why can't that be me? And then they start to go full Rudolph in front of you. So you say you wanted to go where?
Yeah, I want to go towards the center platform here.
Okay, well, it's gone. All of this stuff here is gone. So if you could go where it was, I would say that's fine. You can kind of go where it was, but they kind of folded in on itself in space.
Oh, okay.
So this map is not representative of what's going on anymore.
I see. Okay.
I can just do a big drawing here. There you go. Okay, well, I will say with that, you guys sort of get a hang of that, the way to move here is very strange. You all have kind of come up with different, with different ways to do so. And then I will say that, you start kind of hovering around a little bit and you start to make out some features here. And I will get you guys over here. So you kind of swim around. It seems like there's emptiness for a while. You figure out how to fly around together until you sort of catch sight of a peculiar landscape, and you swim or you fly or you tornado closer and closer to it, and you begin to make out what looks like batches of wasteland, volcanoes, and just utter chaos and flames and some other strange, unexplained pieces of information. So then you kind of have this landscape in front of you, and you think of it as you're looking either down or up at it, and you just kind of see maybe points of interest and areas, distinct areas start to form, but they change a little bit. Let me grab your characters here. Edit, clear drawings.
How big is each hex?
They seem very large and far away, but at the same time, you get a sense that the space here doesn't really matter, and you don't feel constrained.
Cool.
Either way. And I don't know what you want to use as an icon for the party. Let me try to find the old one. You could use a reindeer though. You can use a reindeer if you want, or I can find the sigil.
That works.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever, man.
So where are we on the map?
Right, the bottom. You're right here now.
Okay, so this is actually where we are. Okay, cool.
So it's coming into focus, and you can kind of go anywhere you want, if you will.
Looks like we have a lot of choices. We've got tower, this thing, those, this. I don't know where. What do you guys think?
West, what purple thing were you talking about?
Oh.
This purple thing.
No, that was just the writing that or the scribbling that Dave did on the previous map.
Okay. I thought you meant this thing right here. My bad.
I mean, we could go check that out.
That's right, your bad. Yeah, it looks. Yeah. Let's do that, and I'm curious about this tower at some point, but we can go here first. Is everybody cool with headed over this way?
I'm fine with either. I mean, if you want to go towards the tower to the right, that's cool. It looks like there's a volcano or something over here, like a monument of some sort.
Oh yeah, I guess we could start here and then make our way over like that.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. I'll be right. but if you want to land somewhere, let me know.
Okay. I think our plan, unless someone else says otherwise, I think we're gonna start with the tower
Yo, I'm
over
back.
here.
I hope you weren't waiting on
Yeah.
me. Sorry.
We were. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Okay. There is a tower there. So you would fly over these volcanoes and get over here to this tower. And how would you approach it? You want to go in?
I guess it depends on how it looked approaching it. Like if it looked dark and foreboding, if it was surrounded by fire, or how does it look from the distance?
As it comes in view, it definitely looks quite ruined. Quite ruined. Not destroyed, standing, but a little ruined.
What do you guys think? If we want, we can try to get low and then approach the tower kind of at a base level, just to decrease our chance of being seen by anything that might be there. Cool. So unless anyone says otherwise, I guess we'll do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
I'm good.
Okay. So as you get closer, you see the front part of it, where would have been the entrance, is kind of it eroded or broken off a bit, and you can kind of see inside of the first room. There's walls in there, and it looks like there's rooms and things like of that nature. I will reveal part of it here. I'm bringing it up over here. Reveal area. So yeah, after the steam and the puffing of volcano, side of it, definitely be able to see that. And it just kind of goes around like that. Whoopsie. And I'm giving you the outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope it makes a little sense here. So yeah, you can definitely see into the first room and a little bit of that too. So and I'll put everybody's character tokens here. Well, do you guys want to go in and check it out? I'm putting you on the map, but if you want to be a little bit away, that's fine. But if you want to jump in, go for it. I hope you can. I hope there's enough space I revealed. If you want,
Yeah, that sounds good.
There you go.
Cool. I will give guidance to Island as we set in.
Do you expect me to be guiding?
If you wanted for initiative or anything else, use it anytime.
It was just a joke.
Well. Ooh. Wait, do we see this little blue crystal?
No, you don't. I didn't realize that was, you know. Nope, you don't see that at all.
Spoilers, there's an icebreaker on the battlefield.
Before we move in here, can I use divine sense?
Absolutely.
So it's 60 feet. So undead celestial, or wait, let me read it. I'm pretty sure it's undead celestials and fiends. Yeah, undead, presence of undead celestials or fiends can detect consecrated or desecrated objects or places.
You detect no unwell.
Tell me,
You
Dan.
get a weird reading. It feels like undead, but it's also something different.
Different how? Can you elaborate, or is it just it's just?
It's not the same. It's like if your standard undead, if they have this smell to them.
Okay.
This smells very different and very not as rotted. It doesn't smell like that. It smells cleaner in a way. But even that's just kind of strange in its own way. It doesn't smell too unpleasant.
Okay. Well, I'll just communicate that to the party so that they're aware.
Hey, can I wild shape into a giant scorpion if you feel like finding a token?
Yeah. Scorpion.
That's a band.
Yes, it is.
Thing. No, it's not good. But that's really closest.
Do you need a scorpion? I might have one. You said
Best. This is the best I got right now.
You can do a lobster if you need, or the blue.
Oh, where the hell is that?
Somewhere in Teleria.
Crab.
it's at the world famous Teloria's world
Oh, there
famous
he is.
crab shack.
I got crabs. Yeah.
I don't think I have a scorpion token either. I have just about everything else.
No, all the make
I got
one.
a blue crabs. Crab.
Yeah, you have to take it. Can you make me
Is he
large?
large?
Yeah.
Large and in charge.
Thanks, buddy. I guess Leaf would double check before turning, but would he actually be able to fit through the doors, or is that going to be a problem? Okay, cool.
He's gonna have to turn sideways and not land on his back.
Um,
Oh boy.
are we moving in initiative order, or is it free move right now?
It's free. You're fine.
Okay. Can I stealth check as Leifrich? 12.
Okay, very good.
Cool. Is this a...
Oh, Dave, I forgot the most important.
No, sorry, Darren, you go ahead.
A scorpion has blind sight for 60 feet.
I can get the lantern out too if we need.
Okay.
So yeah, if there's anything within 60 feet that is invisible, or otherwise, he'll see it.
Through walls or no?
I don't know. I guess I would assume. I'll Google it. Probably not, though. Nope. It does not see through walls. It's just if something's invisible, or otherwise super stealthy, I guess I would see it.
Okay.
Damn, is this a collapsed wall?
Yes, it is.
I don't know how stealth Leifrich is with the 12, but if we need somebody to scout, he can go scout this room. And do we want to risk the lantern light?
Well, they would definitely know we're here, that's for sure.
Um,
It should be light enough, or is it dark?
yeah, what's the lighting situation in here, Dave? You might have said so and I might have missed it. Sorry.
Oh goodness, it's not too dark. It's just there's a lot of ambient light, and it's not really clear where it's coming from.
Okay, so but if I would be able to see, is it like low light conditions or?
It's definitely like a low light.
Okay, about how far do you think I could see?
Oh, probably easily 30 feet or so.
All right. Well, are you guys cool with? I'm gonna just pop over here and see if I can see what I can see. All right. Sneaky boy. So I'm just gonna pop over here and look out.
Mm-hmm. You look out into this entranceway. You got another hallway coming in here. This does look very ruined and abandoned. Occasionally, a tile will start to float up towards the ceiling.
Okay.
And when you do look up at the ceiling, it's very high here.
How high do you think it is?
Abnormally high. It's like at least 50 or 60 feet high.
Higher than Craig and Friday?
Oh yeah. Well, maybe about the same.
Okay. Okay. If you guys are cool with it, I'll just sneak over here a little bit more and see if I can see anything.
Okay.
And I'll check both sides of the hall here. So I don't know if I can see. Looks like there might be a wall right there.
Oopsie. Yeah, you can probably see down in here too.
Okay.
Yeah, this pretty much weird.
You guys think I should? Oh, go ahead, Darren.
I was going to ask, last session we had talked about Leafrich giving Sarah Kairos the Heart of the Forge. Did you ever do that?
No.
Or does Leafrich
No, not yet. Why did we discuss that again? Casey died?
Because there's been potential of him like staying back, but then also it's kind of like Kairos' mission-ish. Where he was the one that was all about.
Yeah, he can certainly do that. Do you want me to come back here and do that, or can I just say I gave it to him? Sorry, you're cutting out a little bit, sir.
No, you're good. I was just curious, but we can just worry about that later.
Okay, yeah. The plan is to give it to him.
I can keep going.
It just slipped my mind. Should I continue north, or do you think I should check this out? Okay. Well, Dave, I'll head up here.
Okay. And this hallway here terminates as well, and then comes over here, right? You got a hallway. Peek around, you see like another broken entryway. You got that. You look down here. Then you have a hallway that cooks down. Then you have a passage to a room to your left, and an opening or a passage to on your right.
All right. Well, I'll pop into this hallway.
Okay.
And I also want to take a look, just kind of peer in, like hug the door frame, and just kind of poke my head around the corner and peer in there.
Okay.
While this is all going on, I'm also carefully listening in case anything happens.
Okay.
Okay, so in here, this appears to be not really much. This room, however, is a little different. So you look in here, and it looks like to be this liquid mass of plasma, and you see these little bugs kind of swimming around in it, and they start to. Some of them stop, and they look like they're like swimming, jumping around in it, and then one of them will stop, and it looks like they turn and look at you, and the other ones are jumping around, and then one by one, some more of them just kind of stop, and then they look at you, and they look kind of like little.
Are they? I'm sorry. Are they able to detect me? I mean, I rolled a low stealth roll, but.
The one up in the front can, and it's just a couple of them, and the other ones can't.
Okay.
There's like one or two that are just kind of like looking at you. It appears to be a part of some kind of swarm or something. I'll give you that to this room.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that next.
And they're just kind of like maybe communicating with each other. And I'm going to use this as their token because there's not really a good one. Except they all spread out like this, but they're much smaller. This looks like rocks, but they're supposed to be little like creatures. And they're just kind of looking at you.
Is it possible for me to just back away slowly?
Oh, yeah.
All right, then I will do so. I'm just gonna, as quietly as I can, just kind of slip around the corner.
Okay. And also, while you're up there, also roll a perception check.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I could roll one.
Yeah, do that well, and
Okay. $16.
okay. So somewhere around the corner, somewhere around here, coming down from here, you start to hear this crackling laughter and broken words.
Would Leaf also be able to hear that? Leaf, didn't you say you were listening intently?
Yeah.
Oh, did you roll for that?
Nope, I can now.
Okay, go. You can go for that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you're pretty much on the same page as Leofic, and you catch out different words. Common, some laughter. It sounds like voices talking to each other. You hear somewhere, yeah, somewhere in there. I mean, you hear maybe the word harmonic, then the garbage, and then you also hear they're all dead sons or something like that.
In what tongue?
Common.
In common. Interesting. Okay. Is it cool if I keep moving?
Sure.
All right. Leaf, I assume you're gonna inform the party that you hear that.
Yeah, in fact, I will. Yeah. Especially as I hear your steps come back around, especially the hello stealth, I will probably end up just kind of following you and notifying
Why don't
people.
you just walk and I'll ride on your back?
Okay.
Oh no.
And I will tell Wes, because he can understand me, what I heard.
Scorpion mount. Your argument is invalid. All right, DM, what about?
You look outside the tower over here.
What do I see when I look out? The abyss?
Outside, you see the volcano spurting green lava.
Okay.
It looks more like it's sneezing than erupting.
This is all just a wall down here.
Oh
What
yeah.
in the world? Oh, my bad. I opened something and read it, and I forgot about it. This is just a wall down here, or
was it our Quiznos?
no? It was I'll send it in the thing.
If it's anything but our Quiznos, I'm gonna be.
It's really funny. My neighbor has Shiba Inu. They named it, Dave. They named it Kami, like the Japanese word for God, but that's not how they pronounce it. They call him Kami, like a camisole top.
Oh.
It's different. And that's not even what I call the dog. I call the dog Taki.
You know what you should say?
What?
AtG Shioda. Kudasai. Wink wink.
What does that mean?
AtG.
What?
AtG Yo.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. So.
Well, it just depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
It changes the meaning a lot. If you say it very, if you say it kind of like suave, then maybe that's good. But then if you just exclaim it, you might be getting a yamate really quickly there.
Yeah.
Or a nani at least.
Do I see anything down here to the southeast?
That is a wall. I must not have gotten that very well.
Is this whole column here, is this all a wall here?
Aye.
Okay,
Yes.
so this chamber is sealed off except for, okay. Well, I'll inform Leaf that the whole western end of this tower seems to be sealed off except for the hallway to the north. But there's also these creatures up there, so I'm not sure how best to proceed.
Well, if it's I guess we can go to the north. Either try to sneak past the creatures, or if the walls look crumbly enough, we can try to bust them down. But of course, there's people on the other side that'll immediately know we're here.
Maybe not, because these floor tiles have been floating up to the ceiling one by one, and I'm sure when they get up there, they break. Do they break, Dave, when they get up to the ceiling? I mean, if we make a little noise, is it going to be decrepit tower, right? So the walls can't be that sturdy.
Might be a little noise here and there. Might hear come dropping stone on stone.
Okay.
Could just try to sneak past these things, I guess, but maybe hold a party in case the fight and they're ready.
This would be a good opportunity to use Wall of Force.
Yeah.
Build the wall.
Mall of Force.
Yeah, Mall of Force.
You were gonna buy something.
What do you want to do, Darren? Leaf.
Well, my curiosity is definitely gonna get the better of me, so I'm gonna definitely try to suggest to do that. But I have to suggest to Karask, of course, because he's the one who can understand me. So I will give my attention to Karask to pass along.
Are you being quiet?
Somebody's being really quiet.
Too quiet.
As quiet as a giant, massive scorpion can be while, like, squeezing through a wall.
Okay. Why don't you roll sneaky?
Okay. Eight.
Very good. Very good.
Should I roll again?
No.
I will. It's not a big deal.
No.
So some would say that I move like a shadow.
Takes one level in ninja.
I'm like an echo. You can hear me really far away.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the old move really quickly and hope they don't see me.
Okay. Once you get here, roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't know. We might have never talked about this, but there's this thingy called blind sight, I guess.
Damn it, blue crap.
Just a little blind sight, that's all. Not hindsight. Well, maybe if you knew about the blind sight in hindsight, then you would have hindline sight.
Blind sight.
Blind sight. Yeah,
That's
blind
when
sight
your
check.
vision is so bad You need glass.
That you think everyone's a cop?
You think, listen.
Bro, you're really looking like a cop right now.
Statistically, I'm going to be right sometime. Statistically.
I don't know, man. 50% of cars on the road are not
Oh,
cops.
God.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Dave.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
I haven't mind. I should get my birthday cookies. So I can both run D&D and get fat.
I hope they weren't the Christmas cookies at your mom's house because she sent a package home with me and they're about half gone.
And now, I can't do this. Trask 16. Anything with numbers is okay. After 16 is 12, right? Yeah. And then 12 we got 8. I probably have the least efficient way to do this. But if I try to use the initiative order over and over. Okay, and then we got 5 for the. We'll find that out then. You want to start with Leaf? Start halfway through here then? Because he just went. Why don't we do that? Leaf, you kind of ran through there. You get to about there. Now, you go all the way over where you were. That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have done that anyway. Because
Yeah,
I wouldn't have. Yep. So I would have ran right over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then turned back expectantly, and be like, all right, guys, I think I did it. But also, what do I see down here?
I will. Okay, let's do that real quick, and then after that, it's Leaf's turn. Now, if you look down here, you will see this dimly lit hallway, and out of you see a couple of entrances. Out of here, it seems to be like a candle or firelight or something, and the voices you heard are much louder now.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Leofek, what do you do?
Are we trying to fight these things?
I assume that we probably don't have a choice.
Are they visible? They're visible within my line of sight from right here, or I need to move up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
All right, well, I'm going to attack them.
Well, you're going to preempt them.
What?
You're going to preemptively attack then.
Yeah, I don't like these things. They were looking at me funny.
Let me find a picture. You can attack. I want to find a picture.
22 and 12.
They both hit.
Nice. So there's going to be sneak attack damage. So it's both whip damage. It's just whip damage for both, I mean.
Did you just start whipping small children?
No, these are like bug things. Right? Like they're bugs. Right? Right, Dave?
Whipping children in the Family Mart?
I mean, that's one way to refer to children.
Do they happen to have a different skin color than Leofric?
Yes.
Yeah, they look like Pokemon nightmare creatures. 19 damage, Dave.
19. Oh, okay.
On this one. As soon as I get my pointer. Right here.
I would definitely say it is a swarm that has certainly been cut in half.
All right. I'm gonna duck behind the corner. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about living in Florida. If there's a swarm of bugs, ducking around the corner doesn't do shit.
Oh, I believe that. I'm more concerned about the swarm of bugs coming to hit me.
Okay, we're gonna come up here. This one's gonna come up here. And that one's gonna come up there. And that's the end of their turn. Iolan's turn.
I'm just gonna kind of step over here and draw my bow, but sit there and wait. And end my turn.
Christmas Eve storm?
Yeah, they're saying we're gonna get a storm, and then it's supposed to snow on Christmas Day. I think it went from like a 40% to a 60%.
Yeah, my power company is telling me this.
Oh wow, it might be worse up your way since you're about an hour north of here.
I'm in the barbaric north.
You're a Nord. Skyrim belongs to you. Congratulations.
Skyrim belonged to the Imperials.
That's how I always played it.
Anyone move up there and ready in action? Crash.
They're both just equally awful.
Yeah, really, both of the factions are really bad, just in different ways.
Not the Khajiit.
One of them's led by a murderer, the other one's led by a corrupt government.
I'm gonna move up here and I'm gonna attack the swarm. And then I'm gonna continue moving. Well, unless Island can hit the swarm from here.
Say that. Are you moving
What's
up?
I'm moving up here to attack the swarm. I don't think that I'm
Okay.
I don't think that I'm in your way to screw up the shot.
I have sharpshooter anyway.
All right. The other question is, Dave, am I still raging?
Yeah.
All right. I was just always turned on now.
Yeah. Is anybody else chaotic?
So I'm gonna go ahead and power attack recklessly.
Okay. Those all hit. And I assume you're attacking this one up front then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you turn your blade on the flat end and just kind of like smush them.
Fly swat him.
That way. Yeah, it's a big fly swatter. Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish my movement. And then end my turn.
Leave.
Oh boy. So wait, are there any right up the front? Or are they all in the stuff?
They're still in the plasma. They're inching. If they're moving slowly, they seem to be inching up towards towards this opening.
Okay, I will ready an attack action once they get in range. I just have a reach of 5 foot, so I'm assuming I can't reach him yet.
Yeah, if your range is 5, then no.
Cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna ready an attack action, and that's my turn.
Leave it.
I'm gonna pop out from behind the corner and attack him. Even though I burned down a house in Haru's village, I'm still gonna use the dreaded Haru kick in the balls technique. 16 and 23.
You're gonna have to write big I'm sorry card. Both of those hit.
I don't know. Yeah, I have to write an apology. I don't know if these things have balls, but consider them kicked. For 13 plus 6, 19 again.
19.
And then I'm gonna
Okay, good.
pop back around the corner and my turn.
All right, that halves the swarm. And then after Leofit, then these things move 5, and then they end their turn. Or they could take a double move, which I think this one will. This one will get right there. And this one will get right there then.
Dude, don't scorpions like eat bugs? Isn't that something they like to eat? What are you doing, Darren? What are you doing?
Iowan, it's your turn.
Oh, are they in range?
Yes.
Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and release my attack.
I meant because you're a scorpion and you're not eating the bugs, but I like that too.
No, thanks for reminding me. Okay. So I'll make 3 attacks.
Who are you attacking?
The bugs
Okay.
that came in the ring.
Okay. 15.
I guess the ones that are right now.
Yeah,
2
all
hits?
3 of them do.
Nice. All right, so it's 10 damage, and I will assume they are immune to grapple, so I'm not even going to try that. But with my final attack, a sting, they must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 poison damage. So they can make a con save now.
After 10 damage.
Oh, cool. In that case, with me being large, are these ones also in range?
Is that a 10 feet or is that a 5 feet?
Oh yeah, I guess if I'm large, it'd be in this square
5
too.
feet,
So
yeah. Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
In that case, it's if the 10 killed the first one, that's 6 to this guy, and then a con save.
Okay. What's a con save against?
DC 12.
Or what's the condition going to be?
Oh, they just take poison damage.
Okay.
They take what's up?
Okay. 7.
Fail. 16 damage, poison damage.
Oh, that's enough to finish him.
Oh,
They
yeah.
turn purple and burst.
Give him the old 1-2. Is that the end of combat?
Mhm.
Oh, cool. That wasn't so bad. Do you guys want to keep exploring?
Yeah. Do we get experience for that?
Yeah.
Don't laugh.
Probably like 50.
What level are you? 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this stuff?
What is what?
This stuff that they were swimming in.
Plasma.
Can I take a bottle of it? Dip it and take it?
Yeah, you can.
Is anything gonna happen in my hand?
Are you being?
Yes, I'm being extremely careful. I don't think Leofric has ever seen this kind of stuff before.
You want to roll a like a pick lock?
I mean, I could roll sleight of hand or like with thieves' tools. These tools are going to be better for pick lock.
You're not as smooth as you are.
Yeah, I know it. Well, yeah, 15.
15. Yeah, you can scoop up a bottle. It's very fleshy kind of liquid.
Okay.
It doesn't really have a smell to it. It's just odd.
All right. Well, cork it up and stick it in my pack.
How many players are there? 4?
Yeah.
Is there a reason that the blood was purple? Like, does it look like normal blood other than that?
No, it looks very just kind of like a mix of just not just like blood, but it's just kind of this fleshy mix. It's almost kind of like the consistency of it's a little closer to Jello. It's very thick.
Sorry, I had my battle music on still.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
You do it.
Dave, if I get here,
I say the guy with 2 characters constantly opens the doors.
I don't like how we're just changing the rules now. What is this? Beer pong at Darren's bachelor party? Nobody.
I thought it was just going to be any event with Ben Levy.
Oh. Dave, can I see anything in here?
Yeah.
Can I get line of sight here? Oh no.
Yeah. That's the wrong one.
I must have touched myself too many times. I went blind.
Good.
Okay.
Try being a sneaky boy again.
Oh, interesting. What about back here?
Back here, that part just seems completely empty, save for a window letting in a little bit of strange purple light.
Okay.
In front of you, you definitely see from this place, you definitely see a little bit of a light.
Okay. I'm not afraid, I say as I re-roll all my characters. What can I see in here?
And there's an empty hallway. The voices start to get quiet, and you hear them go, shh.
But this is empty?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Oops,
Yeah.
I got the wrong dang thing. This is a stairway, but it's not. It crumbled in or something.
Okay.
It's not really a stairway because the ceilings are so high. And then you see a little bit in here, and you see some barrels and stuff. I see a little bit there. I see a tiny bit in here.
Barrels with stuff, you say?
Hmm.
Well, Kyle will tell you that I love barrels with stuff.
Barrels of stuff.
Barrels with
I
stuff.
say don't tempt him with a good time.
I like to carry all the loot.
All right. Well, if you look in here, you see the source of the light.
The Dragon
Oh.
Balls.
Also, yeah, you also see.
He's Jeff Bezos without the actual money.
At least I have dignity and compassion for people. Unlike red.
Both of which can be argued.
Oh, unlike red dragons is what I
Man,
meant
it
to
sounds
say.
like you guys are talking about a real Jeff right now.
We're talking about the Jeff.
Where's the monster manual?
Jeffrey the Red.
Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. I think there might be some shit in this room.
They see you.
No, they don't. I hope they have this gift. Yeah. Yeah. Not if I do this.
The heck? Okay, Leah Frick, you pop your head over there, and this guy comes out. I gotta zoom in here. I gotta get down here in the weeds. Where the This is what happens when you come home and you play bass and you don't have all the HP filled in.
That's okay. You don't have to bother with that.
Okay, so this is what happens. When you pop in here, this guy back here points across the light and says, "Who?" And then this guy, he would kind of have this barbarian kind of look, turns around and in kind of an counterintuitive motion, he comes right up to you and begins to speak to you. And you know what he says?
That he's been traveling all over Cyrodiil to find you.
What does he say?
He says, that you are the cubic principle and you teach evil to the cube of humanity.
He says, I am the cubic evil and I teach evil to humanity. The cube of humanity.
The cubic principle, he corrects you. The cubic principle.
I'm gonna ask him if he could. What is the cubic principle? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
He crackles very loud. The cubic principle. That's not bad. He turns back and yells in the room. That's not bad. That's not bad. And he shakes his head. And then he turns back and says, I actually was seriously. But you're tossing it up in here. He brought the round ones.
The round ones. Does he mean them? What? Can I make a? I want to make some kind of check. Can I make like an insight check on this guy or something?
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right thing, but it seems like his speech just seems a little off. And I don't think he's making much sense. Okay, 6.
6.
Very insightful for an inquisitor.
You think that you're probably just not catching on, and then you hear from the back of the room, is he cubic? They're not cubic. They're rounded, he yelled back. This one's the cubic. Principal, are you teaching evil to cubic humanity?
No. Why would I teach evil to humanity?
Cubic humanity.
I don't know what that means.
And then this one says he's not harmonious. He's not harmonious. He's not harmonic. He's not harmonious. He's simultaneous. And then this guy says, do we have garbage?
Ooh. I know. Guys, I should have him pull a card from the deck. They don't work as well in here, so who knows what could happen.
It's true. But it could be good, or it could be bad.
Terrible. It could be literally the worst. So I don't think, let's do that.
Give him the heart of the forge.
No, I don't think I will. That sounds like a 0% chance of that happening. I'm just gonna say, well, have a good day.
He says, shh.
I think you should definitely have him draw a card.
He goes up to Krask and says, are you the rounded? Are you the rounded? Are you the rounded one? Are you rounded? You have a warm glow. Your pet is pretty. And then he looks past your shoulder and he looks at Leaf and says, it's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. And he starts to chuckle.
What's not a bad idea?
And then this guy back here says, ask him about the papers. The papers. And then he says, he doesn't have papers. Do you have papers?
What sort of papers?
Then throw him back across the wall.
What sort of papers? For the are you pilgrims? He says he asked if you're pilgrims.
Yes.
Oh, you say yes?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, and they start to make that noise. Ooh. Who's the pilgrims? Come sit. We heard them. Not you, Cubic.
I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my shadow and go sit.
All I did was walk around the fucking corner, like. I don't want to come sit anyway, sir.
I come sit in.
Okay. When you come in, they become very. Whoops. I'm trying to get this guy. They come in, and he seems to guard the door a little bit. And he looks at you, Leofic, and he looks at Krask. And
when he looks at Leofric, I'm gonna say, "Don't let him in."
Of
don't. Did he look at Leaf? Oh,
He named everybody but
he
me.
smiles at Leaf. He smiles at the scorpion.
Is it a creepy smile or like a what kind of smile is it? Oh, interesting.
And he'll smile, and then at the next minute, he'll kind of like scratch his head and scratch his neck, and then he'll keep scratching and look worried, and then he'll start to smile again.
What you said he was going to say something to Karask and I. What does he say?
He was going to address you as the rounded one in the cubic. The cubic principle.
Okay, well, I guess we're the three best friends that anybody could have.
I think it's just you never taking a chance.
What does that mean?
So in here, they're going to ask, Yolan, they're going to ask you for your pilgrim. So pilgrim. From where?
What does our world have a name?
Yeah, you can call it the material plane.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I don't think we have a formal name for.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it the material plane then.
Okay, and then they look at each other and say, "From there," and then they start to laugh a little bit. From there. From there, they say. They keep saying.
I'm gonna say that all of everyone that we're with is from there.
Mm-hmm. And then this guy looks back and says, "Not the cubic principle. That's not the cubic principle. The rounded one." And then this one cuts them off and says, "He's a sphere. Remember, faith does not have a name." And then this guy says, "Do you have your papers?"
Well, of course, and I'm gonna hand him a blank sheet of paper with nothing on it.
Okay. He goes to take it, and then he steps back and says, "Why isn't it in a cage? Why did you put your page in a cage?"
Is there any cage inside of the room?
No.
Damn, I don't know how to keep messing with this guy now.
This cage.
I'm just gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the page that I was trying to hand him.
You're gonna eat the page? He's gonna go over there and say,
like this dark cleric I know.
He's gonna go over to the rogue figure, grab his shoulder and shake him, and look, and say, "Look, it's Nicholas. He's eating a page." Is your name Nicholas? They ask.
Do you control the gas?
I'm gonna tell him we're here for a hidden treasure.
They turn their pockets inside out and begin to produce garbage and just things that you wouldn't normally see in pockets. Maybe rat tails, a ball of yarn, just kind of out of place stuff, nails. And they just kind of shrug and shake. Well, yeah, I understand. They seem to kind of like pretend to understand what you're talking about. More.
I'm gonna pick up the ball of yarn and say yes, perfect, and then walk over and hand it to Leofric.
Okay.
Can you describe what is it that you give me?
A ball of yarn.
A ball of yarn. Okay. What color is it?
Knit yourself a sweater.
What color is it?
It's orange.
Ew.
Orange yarn.
Is that what is on the table here?
No, it was in his pocket. He looked at Yoan was looking for treasure, said he was looking for treasure, and then they emptied their pocket and it fell out, and then he took it out and given it to you.
Okay. I got you. Wonderful. I will just hold it for a second, I guess.
I'm gonna tell the guy that pulled out the yarn that he will be rewarded greatly.
Reward greatly.
How do they react to like really shiny things?
Did you get something out?
Yeah, I was gonna get out like one of the like 5 copper rubies I had.
Oh, okay. Are they expensive? Are they the expensive ones?
No, it was one of the ones that got broken to
Oh, okay.
to make change when we were in I don't remember the name of it.
Thunderfrost, I think.
Yeah.
This guy here backs away and says, No. We don't want to be killed. We do the killing. And he says, That's right. That's right. We know all the principles. And then he glares back at Leofric, even the cubic ones.
At this point, I'm going to say to the party, I'm pretty sure they want us to kill Leofric.
Well, I did promise a DM that for his birthday.
Can I bring Arian down here and have him use Divine Sense?
Sure.
This is the last time I can use it until we rest again.
You probably ain't going to find shit again.
No, I've got a good feeling. You need me to link
Divine Sense will tell you that these are not quite undead, but they're not dead, nor are they quite alive. You're getting the sense that these are more or less souls, but they've taken a form. As to their nature, they seem to be very other and very different from yourself. perhaps you can't quite wrap your head around what they are, who they are. And they actually, for Arian, they actually they're kind of they're especially discomforting to you, and also Leaf. They're also very off-putting to Leaf as well.
Okay. I will. I want to stare at this guy in like disgust and hate.
Okay.
His presence here it disgusts me. It's like an affront.
He starts to as you come forward, he begins to congratulate you. And he begins to become very, very excited. And then he turns around and says, "Do you want to prove the cubic knowledge?" And then this one says, "Oh, let's give the dead ones something to smile about. Bring in one for an experiment." And then he looks at you and says, he smiles at the scorpion. He says, "Cubic principle, rounded one." And and he starts to call Arian the immortal congratulations. One of you step in there. Now.
I want to hold out my arm and like to block Karask and say, "No one goes in there. It's a bad idea."
Drugs are bad, friends. You don't want to do it.
I'm going to laugh at Sir Kairos and say, not all of us fear death, though you are the only one that experienced it.
He'll answer you back through gritted teeth that he does not fear death.
And I'm going to remind him that we're in the, madness plane. You can't use basic logic in this area. It does not work.
Well, I'm not going to go in there.
He looks at Leofic and says no. Looks at Crash and says no, question mark. Looks at Leo, he looks at Arian and says no. And then he looks at Leaf and says maybe. And then he comes over here and he wants to hold your claw.
I will kind of take like a defensive or like some sort of battle stance, essentially. Like I'm gonna raise my tail, kind of like how a cat would get really big, and just as a fuck off.
Then he takes a step back and says, he's a serious variety, the serious one. Well, the dead sons won't smile tonight. You should all leave. You should go away, go away, go away. And he looks at Iolan and says, you stay, you stay, you stay. And tell them leave. Tell them leave.
I'm going to look at him and say, if they leave, I leave. And then no schooling on evil today.
Let's fight them. 'em.
'Hmm. 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 'Hmm.
what, like, okay, so Dave actually has, like, an encounter that hasn't started a fight yet. And what does Craig want to do?
Attack.
But then you complain that he doesn't do any encounters that don't end in a fight.
Only whenever I try to be peaceable is whenever I get shot 8 times. Diplomacy was never an option.
I'm gonna point at one of the kids in the room and say that one will make the dead one smile.
Who? Which one?
This guy.
He already has. And then he did spin. He already has. Okay, Pilgrim, tell me your name.
My name is Inquisitor Leofic.
Wow.
He said cops. I have an Inquisitor Leofic here. It's a domestic dispute officer. He says, hold on. He says, okay, you said your name is Inquisitor Leofic. Oh, he's Leofic from there. Oh, wait, are you saying this? Why don't you and I have a test of our own? They're in places to tell them this way. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, but if you want to proceed the other way, it's fine.
Okay.
I sent that like maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, so it's not.
I just saw that.
No worries, dude. I'm good to keep going down this.
Okay.
Path, yeah. This path of identity theft. Identity.
He's sober. He seems.
I'm just thinking about the episode of The Office where Dwight goes in.
Yeah.
Tip,
Right
and
there.
he's like, "My name is Andrew Bernard."
I just need your social security number now and your mother's maiden name, and I need you to buy me some iTunes gift cards.
This is the IRS. You have an outstanding tax bill of $2,000, but we can resolve this if you just go to the store and get some iTunes gift cards.
But if you don't do that, we're gonna call the cops and you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. Do you want $2,000 or do you want to go to jail?
This is the Microsoft Windows security team calling to inform you that there was a breach in your computer. Oh.
And if that's not bad enough, we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Those are the worst. You might get a scammer every so often, but the extended warranty calls are literally the worst.
I'm getting one that starts off as like a healthcare thing. It's like, did you know 40% people don't have healthcare? And it starts off like that, and then I just hang up. I don't know what
Yeah, thanks, asshole. I'm one of them.
How about those calls whenever it's like, "Hi, this is Megan from the blah 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 blah," and it's just a recording, but they make it sound like it's a regular person. They'll be like, "How are you doing today? Did you know blah 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 blah?"
Yeah, they expect you to talk to it, and then it's so weird. I just usually don't say anything until they say something, and then it's just like, anyways, blah 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 blah.
Dude, one time Sprint.
Yeah, I knew it.
One time Sprint called me. Like, this is recent. They called me. They were trying to get me to come in grade, and I told them no the one day, and then they called me the next day. So I I ignored it. Like I sent it to voicemail, and as soon as the voicemail was done, they called me back again. Like, so I told the lady, I was like, "You calling me over and over again, asked you to stop calling me, is not going to make me want to go into your store and buy a phone. Like, it makes me hate your company."
Yeah, you should be like, you seem like the kind of person that would honk at a house 22 times.
Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy. Whoever does that is crazy. It's a crazy thing to do.
Those people are probably super glad we're all grown up.
Yeah. Anyway, my bad. I feel like I got us off
fine.
there for a second.
No, this guy says, well, we've been waiting. Who wants to come in first?
I'm going to say, hey, boys, come join us.
Arian will go. And as he walks past this guy, he's going to spit on the floor at his feet. What are these, by the way?
Candles.
Oh, I thought they were like cool orbs. I was gonna swipe one.
Feel them.
My next question was gonna be, can I throw them with any kind of force? Because there's 3 of them and 3 of these guys in here.
Can I blow out the candles?
With the echo?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what the hell that works. He says the 4 pilgrims should just now. There's 4 of us. There's 4 sides to a cube.
What is the test?
He says, from where? From where are you?
It's a map.
I'll say from beyond.
They look at each other and their eyes get big, and then they hide their faces. And he says, you're one corner, but that won't be enough. 4 corners in a cube. Are you harmonious or are you harmonic? 4 times a day we will ask you.
4 times a day.
It sounds like we need to do everything together.
4 times a day, they said, though. So are we going to be here for any sort of length of time? Why would they ask us 4 times a day?
If you say that out loud, they say you're here forever. But only half the time.
Sorry about that, but I actually have somewhere I need to be. There's a man I have to kill, and I can't be late for that, so. Sorry. But you guys don't have to be here forever. We'll just perform a little exorcism and send you on your way.
They giggle and say, we're not going to be here forever. And they start laughing like the most hilarious thing they heard. We're not going to be here forever.
Oh, fuck, I bet.
We're not going to be here.
So I'm going to do the... I'm going to do the Chevy Chase and look at my watch, and I'm going to say, well, I got to go teach another class.
You got to go teach in class?
And I walk out of the room.
They look at each other and now they just start saying, hallowed. He is hallowed, hallowed, the hallowed one. Now there are 4 of us in the room.
Oh, shit. bitch. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll draw my sword, and I'll tell him. I'll just point it at each of them and say, "I know what you are, and that you're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be on this plane. You should have passed on by now."
They relaxed a little bit, and this guy down here says, "Lick your blade. Lick
No.
it. Go ahead.
No.
Lick it.
No.
Lick it.
No.
Lick it."
You'll probably stand over there and touch yourself, you weirdo.
He holds up. He has an axe. You notice that it looks cruddy but very sharpened. He holds it up, and you watch him lick it, and his tongue starts to split, and a little bit of blood drizzles down from his lips, from under his visor. Lick it, as he says.
I want to ask him if he's gonna let me pass, or if it needs to come to blows.
How'd you go from sending them to the next
How do you
plane
think? How do you?
to asking them if they can pass? If you can pass?
You're not even in the room, pal.
I'm just saying your RP is killing my
Okay.
immersion.
I'm so sorry about that.
You know what really kills my immersion is when my $15 subscription is up for the month. And my subscription runs out, and then I can't play anymore. How many times do we have to tell you to lick it?
Just swing the sword at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Can I get surprise or anything?
Only if you tell him to lick your sword as you swing it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. And Dave, I actually want to use a hexblade spell. I'll point my sword at him and say, "You first," and then I want to use Arms of.
Okay.
It's got a 10-foot radius, so it should hit this guy and this girl, but not this guy in the rear. Arms of Hadar, Tendrils of Dark Energy. I'll just link it instead of reading. You guys don't want it.
Did you say you were trying to hit the last guy in the rear?
Okay.
So, and I would like to. Oh no, I guess I only have first level spells. I can't upcast it. That's fine.
You can upcast it using a paladin spell
really?
slot.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah, then I'll upcast it to level 2.
Your spell slots are additive.
Okay.
So your max level, I don't know what levels your breakdown is right now, but for example, if your highest paladin level was spell slot was 3, and then you take some warlocks level wait, does it work with warlocks?
Not with warlock. That was the issue my sister had. Is it?
I'm going.
Is a different caster.
Disregard what I said.
Okay.
If you were other class, if you were like a wizard too, then you could definitely jump up. You would actually have a next higher slot. But anyways, all right.
So wait, am I able to cast it at level 2 with a paladin slot?
Well, certainly.
All right, cool. I got confused for a second, and I just want to double check.
I think I need to roll initiative for these guys. So I'm gonna pop them in the order that you guys already have.
So can I also hit him with Hexblade's Curse before I do that? It's a bonus action.
Yeah, sure. But we're gonna start. We're gonna start on your spot on the turn order. Which wait, where's? We're usually the same as. Let's keep you the same as Leah because I had him at 8.
Okay.
And then let me put this guy here. There we go. Oh, what's your dex on Arian?
10.
Okay. And I'm missing one. Oh, this one. Okay. Now you're gonna go ahead and do all your.
Yeah. I want to use Hexblade's Curse. It's a bonus action. Choose a creature you can see within 30 feet. The target is cursed for 1 minute. Curse ends early if the target dies, I die, or if I'm incapacitated. Until the curse ends, I gain the following benefits. I gain a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. It equals my proficiency bonus. Any attack roll made against the cursed target is a critical hit on a roll of a 19 or 20 on the d20. If the cursed target dies, I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier. And I can't use this until I finish a long or short rest again.
Okay, so should I be going with the Arms of Hadar saving throw first? I think.
Yeah. So there's no they're just cursed. Like if I can see them and they're within 30 feet, I can put the curse on them, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's two separate things. So I'm gonna do the strength saving throw right now.
Yeah.
Because that's what. Okay. So this is for the robe. And then the what's his name? The guy that calls you cubic principle. Well,
So,
we're calling that cubic.
She got the 17.
Yeah, she got the 17.
Okay.
And then we got a 10 for.
All right. 17 succeeds and 10 is a fail. So, that being said,
Who's cursed?
this guy.
Hex. Okay, he's got the hex. Let me put that on him.
Yeah, he's got hex. He's gonna take 3d6 damage, and she's gonna take half. So. He takes 12, she takes 6. And they can't take reactions until the start of their next turn.
Sure.
So he can't take reactions. She can because she's saved.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn. I get 2 attacks. Would that mean I make another spell attack?
No, it's either you use your action to attack twice or use your action to cast a spell.
Yep. All right. Cool. Thanks, man.
Everybody.
Well, that is going to be the end of my turn on Arian.
Iolan.
I am just gonna shoot the person right in front of me. Stand next to Karask.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the true silver arrows, and I'm gonna also use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm not gonna do anything.
Those both miss. Let's see here.
And then I have my turn.
And Krask, your turn. You're the rounded one.
All right. I'll go ahead and recklessly power attack.
Thirteen hits. 23. He wants to fly a little bit from that attack, but those arms are kind of holding him in place.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna end my turn.
At the Krask. Ah, I see. At the Krask.
So true, Darren. All we talked about in the car tonight was Steinar the badass barbarian and how he's going to kill everybody on the front line and that get to do anything. That's what he said.
Oh my god, that made me laugh when I saw that. That's funny.
I'm really excited. It's going to be funny.
Okay, Arian.
Does Leifrich get to
Wait.
go? Or...
Wait.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Wait.
you were saying I was up again. I'm sorry.
We got something. You're probably gonna be making a saving throw. So he's so then this one back here starts to look at you and starts chanting words, then pulls out what appears to be a caterpillar cocoon. And then eats it, and then says the word caterpillar, and then looks at you. And I need you to make a DC 14 saving throw, and that is a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. Keep in mind that if you guys saving throw, you get a +4.
Sorry, is that a me? I stepped away for a sec.
No, it's me.
Okay.
Fuck, son of a bitch. 12. Sorry.
All right.
I thought you got +4.
Yeah, my wisdom score is -1.
Okay, so with that, what would be a good icon here? With that, there is a transformation. And where Arian was is now a small green caterpillar. That's why I put a snail on you. That's the closest thing I got.
Was that a polymorph?
Yeah, it seems like it's some kind of polymorph.
Okay, and Leaf, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
I turned into caterpillar.
I am going to
Pinch him.
That's so rude.
attack him. Yeah. So I'm going to come at him with 3 attacks.
19 hits. Yep.
Right. 7 damage, and he is grappled. Escape DC 12 on his turn.
Grappled. Okay, I gotcha.
And I guess that's about all I can do.
Okay, this guy starts to do kind of like this Eddie Gordo kind of movement with his feet. And he rolls down here. He rolls down here. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. And then he says you shouldn't have smiled at it. You should have stopped smiling early. He's going to attack our scorpion here. And he pulls out a large blade that's much larger than a dagger, and then he also pulls out a dagger. He swooshes once, he swooshes again. He's got fancy footwork. He's wearing tights and leather shoes, and then he makes another swipe with a dagger. Any of those hit are, I guess, are scorpions crustaceans?
I don't know. They're like sort of, but they're mostly bugs, I guess. Anyway, 15 is his AC, so they all hit.
This is slashing. So big slashy scimitar. 9 and 5, and then we have a dagger that goes in piercing.
Cool.
And then we have our axe-wielding fellow here, who's trying to get to the bottom of the cubic principle. Now, he is grappled, and he's also, armed of Hadar?
Yeah, he's got arms of Hadar, so he can't take. Let me read it here real quick. He can't take
Reactions. Okay. On special save. Okay, he can't take any reactions. So he will naturally start to flail about in a very confused, not methodical way, and try to break free from a grapple. And we got a 1. Also, it was not effective. And he starts to scream out names of shapes that are not spheres or cubes, and it seems to cause him great distress at the same time. After that, it is Arian's turn.
I didn't get to go as Leifrich.
Oh, well, he can go too, I suppose. I mean,
does he not get a turn?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he can go. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he do.
He's gonna move up and attack. 23 and 16.
Both go through.
All right, so using Bastard Sword, 15, and then here's whip damage. Plus sneak attack damage. So 15, 8, 23 plus 3 is 26.
Okay, so with all of that, he bursts into energy. And it seems like his spirit or something fractures. And it just kind of starts to rise to the ceiling in orbs of light and dissipates.
Excellent.
And anything else for Leofik has been its Arian's turn?
Nope. That'll be it.
Okay, Arian's turn.
I need to make a save, right?
I'm reading that right now.
Or am I just gonna be Caterpie? And also, what does Caterpie evolve into?
Oh, if it's small, polymorph, you're just like that for an hour.
Oh,
Metapod.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle.
wow, polymorph is good. Right, it just does the wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
So I'm just a caterpillar for an hour?
It looks, it looks like it. The target's
You also
spear.
have the intelligence of you get their mental stat too. So it could make you smarter. In this case, it probably makes you
Okay.
dumber.
Well, you're hungry, so
Don't worry. On my turn, if you want, one of us can just attack you, and it'll take damage, but I think it gets you out of that form.
Is it gonna... Looks like they only have 26 hit points, and that's a fake caterpillar. I don't see a stat block for a caterpillar.
I have 1 HP.
Yeah, I mean, as long as that won't kill me, it'll just pop me out of polymorph.
Yeah, you'll take any leftover damage.
Okay. That's fine. Then Arian's just gonna, he's just chilling. Probably pretty sad there aren't any, leaves here for him to eat.
There's one leaf.
Yeah, but he's a big giant scorpion right now.
Yep.
I am my turn.
Iolan.
I'm gonna hit the Caterpie with one arrow, and then I'm gonna hit the guy that's flailing with another. Do I get an advantage with him grappled?
He's no longer grappled. See, the guy that was grappled died. So are you hitting this individual?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those both hit.
Well, I was doing one at the Caterpie.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, 27 or 20. Yeah, both of those will go through. Roll both damage and then tell me which one's for which.
Well, I'll let you pick DM. It's your birthday. One of them gets max damage, the other one gets min damage.
Oh man. Thank you.
Happy birthday, DM.
Wow, how sweet. I'll say that the 6 is for Arian and then the 13 is for this guy here. Why not? So that's 1 damage and 5 carries over.
Okay.
Iolan, if you don't want to do anything else, then we're at Karask.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and move and recklessly power attack.
17. He will attempt to parry it, but it won't be enough. Both hit. $28 and 27. Whoops. 28. 27. Okay, well, this guy gets cut down and to a purple liquid and starts to bubble and evaporate.
Nice.
I'll leave their bodies here. I'll leave these there. Their possessions are left behind, though.
That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. You slay this guy very mightily.
Hold on.
When you guys turn.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and move, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack again with my bonus action.
Melee attack with bonus. Okay. $21 and 8. The clothy, though.
Okay.
But also when you go up to attack, maybe part of the reason why you didn't swipe it so hard is you realize that over their head is now a giant fireball. And they bring it down. And a 20-foot radius. And they're gonna center it. Whoops. We'll center it right about here. Right about there. And get everybody in a nice, lovely 5th level fireball. Burn them up.
I will be right back.
So they say everyone should burn. And start laughing as you see their face. There's a flash of orange on the Ayako face. And DC 14 dexterity saving throw. Everybody.
This is for Arian. And this is for Leifert. Ouch, Jesus.
Don't forget about the Pally saving throw stuff. If it'd be the time to remember that.
Yeah, is that what? 10 feet?
Yeah, so if you're within 10 feet, you get a +4.
14 is the DC anyways. Craft, you'd be fine.
Everybody else, unfortunately, is too far away. I'm gonna BRB bio just.
All right, I'm gonna roll, and we'll wait for Leaf to get back to roll. Unless he rolled already. No. All right, this is 10d6. Yep, it's fire.
Okay.
Hand back. I'll make a save.
Dex.
Save. Oh yeah, I'm within 10 feet of the
No, sir.
Palladium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm large. So that is.
It's a +4.
Yeah, 36. I failed.
This is a fireball.
Cool. I have 35, so that brings me down to back to Leaf, and then Leaf takes 1 damage. Who was it that cast it? The lady?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Whose turn is it now?
Oh, your turn.
Perfect. So what exactly is this? Just eggs?
Candles.
Candles?
There are those weird orb things that people put in pedestals in their yard.
Yes, yes. I am going to use Thorn Whip, and I will roll an attack first. 25.
Hit. Wait, who are you attacking?
Oh, sorry, the lady.
Oh, it's a ranged attack. No one.
Yep. So 6 damage, and I'm going to drag her here. And she may or may not knock over the red orbs. I don't know.
Knock over the candles.
Cool. Yep, and then I will back around the corner and end my turn.
We gotta have to leave. We got Leofic and Arian. What's that?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was talking. I had myself muted. So longsword, bastard sword damage is the crit, and then 13 for the whip attack.
They both hit.
Okay. Here is the bastard sword damage. 19. Here's the whip damage. And here's the sneak attack damage. 31.
It finishes them off. they turn into a blue light that goes inside of itself, and their staff falls over and hits the ground, and so does their possessions.
Nice. What sort of possessions might they have?
They have things like, well, they each have a cage with a crumbled up piece of paper inside of it. They also have what seems to be like a collection of tails from small rats or some kind of creature, and a looks like a copper ring and a blue looks like a blue like I don't know, blue pebbles or something, but they look like they're edible.
What about the staff?
It is red, green, and blue, in yellow. Red, green, and yellow.
Can I use detect magic?
Sure.
All right, I will use that and just kind of get a scan of everything that's around us.
Okay, so here's what you get. You get a really overwhelming reading, and all of the items, the magic items that you guys have, seem kind of faint. But then you start to kind of like pick out, like, oh, okay, there's so and so's items, here's so and so's, and we've already accounted for that. But you just get this, also get this overpowering, just feeling of presence. And then you also, but none of it really seems to register on any of the possessions, sorry.
Is there anything from what they dropped that sets anything off?
Not from what you can tell, no.
Okay, cool. I will tell my party about my findings and then get an overwhelming, whatever the word is.
Presence of magic, yeah.
Yeah, it's over 9,000.
It's over, yeah, it is over 9.
Is there any specific school?
Good question. Feels like transmutation.
Huh.
Um, can I cast Cure Wounds on Leifrich since we're waiting?
Yeah, sure.
Or do we need to take do you guys want to take a short rest?
It's up to you guys. I'm fine to keep on going.
Oh, our scout only has 20 health, so if nobody else wants to take a short rest, that's fine. I'll just burn through some heals.
No, we can do that. You might as well save your slots. That way you'll get your warlock spell slots back, and I'll get wild shape back.
Yeah.
So we can take a short rest if you want.
That sounds really good.
Really fucking neato.
Real fucking neato.
Then short rest, recover. Okay. Anything else for this place?
We didn't look in this room, and
That's where I put all the dead bodies.
okay. Is this like a staircase that goes up and down?
No, it's not really a staircase. It's just part of the map. It's just you have these really high really high ceilings.
I feel you. I'm good to leave if you guys are.
Oops.
Yeah, if there's nothing else here, then I'm good to go as well.
I'm good. Did you guys mean leave the tower or leave this area and go upstairs?
That's not a staircase. It's just on the map.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you have a couple rooms that we could check out and then skedaddle.
I think
Spoiler alert.
nothing in
there. There's not anything else.
Oh, well. In that case, I am G2G.
I didn't want to. Oh, I wanted to see what you guys might be. What foot you wanted to set in the next direction.
Oh yeah.
Kind of wrapping it up.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. If you go to the world map, I think we were just gonna make our way northwestward.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's like a landmark or some sort, kind of. Yeah, northwestward.
Northwest of here.
What's over here? You're on the map.
We're still looking at the tower.
I know, but just scroll over.
Oh, duh, my bad. I'm an idiot. Here.
Okay, if you want to approach that from a distance and get a description.
Sure.
Oh. So you kind of get closer. You have to kind of fly past the puffs of volcanic activity, and they are pretty active. And so you kind of just dodge a little bit, and you come out and as you go over there, you spot a enormous head, a floating head with tentacles protruding from it, fly into this place. It doesn't look like it saw you, but it just seemed to be methodically moving out around, scouting, and then coming back and going inside. And the description of that place is, it's kind of it looks like a rock formation, so it looks like it was a volcano, but then there's a big entrance on the bottom.
Hmm. Cool, then we can pick up there next time if you're trying to end it then.
I hope you guys all have a really great Christmas.
You too.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
Dave, do you have XP for the last encounter?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to go in there or no?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but I thought you wanted to. I thought you were trying to go.
Oh no, I was just kind of saying wrapping things up here in the next
Okay.
probably like 5 or 10 or whatever. I got a couple of minutes, but if you want to wrap it up here, that's fine. But I was just wanted to see where you guys wanted to go next.
Yeah, this says May. Vote then.
I'm fine with that as well.
Okay. Did you know they were making it illegal to, making it a felony to pirate streaming?
Well, he vetoed it, so they gotta go back to work.
Isn't that funny though? It's like Disney Plus, like wanted everybody not to see their stuff for free.